So let's talk about panel interviews. If you're anything like me, you like to call everyone by their first name. It makes the conversation personal, it builds a personal connection. But listen, when I'm nervous, I'll forget everyone's name. All of them. Even if you just told me 2 seconds ago. And I'm not ashamed. I'm Sakura. I'm your career and job coach, and I've been in HR for over a decade for Fortune 500 companies. And I want to share you with one of my personal tips that helps me remember everyone's name, their job title. Also, it's a great tool to help personalize your thank you letters that you should be sending after your interview. Whenever you have a panel interview, you should do this. Every interview, you should be bringing out black portfolio for you to take notes. And then also for panel interview, you're going to take a time to write down each member who's interviewing you. So you see me here, I'm diagramming the room, I put myself down, and as each panel member is introducing themselves, I'm writing down their first name, last name, job title, and also knowing which one is going to be my hiring manager, which one's going to be my boss in the future, right? And then also, normally before interviews, there's some sort of small talk what's going on. I take the opportunity to note down some of those small talk items so that I can personalize my thank you notes afterwards. So, in the first situation, the second interviewer here, she had mentioned that she likes wine. She's part of the recruiting team, so I marked that information down. The third panel member here, he's actually part of the business. He's a business manager, so I wrote his first name, last name down. And then also during the small talk, he had mentioned he watched the game over the weekend and was super excited that the Lions had won the game. So I put that down, a good little tidbit for future conversations or the thank you note. Okay. And I do also take it a step further by also marking down some characteristics of each panel member. Now, I do this for two reasons. One, if I see that person again, I have a general idea who they are. Two, if I have to follow up with any of these panel members, sometimes there's multiple Bobs, multiple Antoines, multiple Susans. I need to know with a brief description which one I'm calling about. And so take the time, make notes, be intentional. And so that when you are asking a question, when you're answering a question, you can look at your diagram and look back at the panel member and know their first name. And so that when you're answering, you're calling by their first names, right? Follow me for more resume tips.